Hey there guys, John Campea here, and thanks for visiting my movie vlog. And you know, in the immortal words of Princess Brides Vincini, inconceivable. So apparently word just came out via an interview through Yahoo that was done with Nick Fury himself, Samuel L. Jackson. Turns out that Nick Fury, the guy who originally came up with the idea for the Avengers, the character who went out and got the original Avengers, the character who pulled all the original Avengers back together and kind of saved the day in Avengers Age of Ultron, Nick Fury is apparently not appearing in either Avengers 3 or Avengers 4. I'll get to why I find this idea completely ludicrous in just a second, but first, let's go to the actual interview. Here's what Samuel L. Jackson actually had to say about the situation. I wasn't in the superhero argument movie, Captain America Civil War. I'm not in Avengers 3 and 4. They're shooting them now, and they haven't called me yet. They wouldn't let me go to Black Pantherville, so it's kind of like, how are you gonna make a Black Panther Marvel movie and not let Nick Fury show up in it? Okay, I'll address that last thing that Samuel L. Jackson said there for a second, like, how are you gonna make a Black Marvel movie and not let Nick Fury show up in that? I'm actually cool with that. Look, I would actually think it'd be a little more sensitive the other way about it. It's like, okay, look, just because it's a Black Panther movie doesn't mean every black character that has ever shown up in a Marvel film needs to go in. That would feel like pandering. So I'm fine with that. I would have been fine if they had Nick Fury in it. I'm fine that they don't have Nick Fury in it. That's cool. I also am not one of these people that feels like Samuel L. Jackson, the actor, is owed anything. He's not. The MCU owes Samuel L. Jackson nothing. He is owed, as an actor, a paycheck. So he appears in a movie, he shows up, does a couple of weeks or a couple of months work, he gets a paycheck that's bigger than you and I will ever see in 10 years' time all put together, and that's what he's owed. He's owed a paycheck, and he's been paid very well. But I'm not really here to talk about the actor Samuel L. Jackson not showing up as Nick Fury in these movies. I'm talking about the whole idea that they're not going to have the character of Nick Fury there. And this isn't one of these bullshit, well, because he does this in the comic books and he does that in the comic books. No, this is based on your own cinematic universe. Like I said at the beginning of this video, Nick Fury is the character that, according to your cinematic universe, is the one who even conceived of the Avengers Initiative. It was Nick Fury who pulled this team together. It was Nick Fury that was like kind of the coach to give them the rah-rah, to make them go out and win the day in the first Avengers and the second Avengers movie. He has been kind of that center cog of this entire MCU universe. At least that's the way you presented him to us. And to now have these final two Avengers films, Avengers 3 and Avengers 4, and I'm sure they're not the final two Avengers films, but the ones that you say are kind of closing off like everything that's led up to this point, to not have that central figure of Nick Fury in it, to me seems odd, to say the very least. Now look, I'm going to give Marvel the benefit of the doubt because, like in almost every other situation with Hollywood and movies that get produced, I don't know what the script is. I haven't read the script. Maybe there's a really good reason why Nick Fury doesn't show up in Avengers 3 and 4. Maybe they've got something else in mind for him. Like, we know Nick Fury is going to show up and be a central figure character in the upcoming Captain Marvel movie, so they got some stuff going on there. But maybe, like I said, maybe they have a written-in excuse, or maybe they're just a little bit afraid that, look, we've got all these characters. We simply have too many characters in Avengers 3 and 4. We have to make some cuts somewhere. And maybe they thought since Nick Fury is going to be popping up in other movies, they could get away with him not being in Avengers 3 and 4. That's fine. And maybe we'll see the movie and we'll feel totally different about it. I'm totally open to that. I'm just saying my initial reaction, my first reaction as a fan hearing this news, is that this seems really strange, and not Doctor Strange. It feels really strange. Again, this is all based on your own cinematic universe. You said that this guy is the one that brings everything together. How is he possibly not there in Avengers 3 and 4? It just seems odd. Well, look, we're going to have to wait until the movies actually come out to see what it was that Marvel had in store, and I'm betting we'll probably come out and I'll go, oh, now it makes perfect sense why Nick Fury wasn't there. Sure. But like I said, right now, it's just my initial reaction. This seems really dumb. It seems very odd and strange and dumb not to have Nick Fury, the creator of the Avengers, in Avengers 3 and Avengers 4. But look, the real important question here is, what do you make of this? Do you already have a good theory about why they might not use the Nick Fury character in 3 and 4 right now? Or are you as upset about it as I am right now? What do you think? Jump into the comments section below and leave me your thoughts. Hey, listen, if you're one of the people who appreciates my videos, check out the Patreon link in the description below and become one of my Patreon supporters. And while you're here, take a second and click on the subscribe button. Become a subscriber to my John Campea YouTube channel here on my movie vlog. That'll do it for me for now, guys. Thanks a lot for joining me, and until next time, bye-bye.